Hello. Hello. It is Thursday. Yeah, it's Thursday. My days have been a little mixed up, but that's okay. It's Thursday. It's Mario Party. We're here. We're gonna party. And hello, Blue. Hello. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. If you haven't left already, with Gihan being home potentially. But hello. Goodness. Ugh. Alright, we're here. We're gonna play. So quite a few things have happened in the last few days. Who did I play as last time? I played as Luigi. Let's play Daisy. And where I want to go, we're gonna have Waluigi with us. DK's not allowed in Mario Party 3 as the AI. Peach was a bitch to me last time. We could do this. We can do this. Yeah. All equal on hard, because that's how we roll. No handicaps. Because I earn all my stars perfectly fine on my own. We're gonna go to Waluigi's Island, one of my favorite boards. 50 turns, because I do like Waluigi's Island. The atmosphere, the music, the theme of the board's pretty good. Difficult, yes, but it is good. So, yeah, yesterday was, was quite the adventure. I'm sorry if my throat sounds scratchy. I was perfectly fine. And then, being outside a lot, allergies just kind of get to you. And then, I had a whole bunch of, mucus just kind of get in my throat for, no reasons. Like, bruh, I don't need this in my life. You know, that checks out. Going third on a 3, of course. Of course. But, yeah. As for Ellie's softball game, they played pretty good. They had a lot of key players missing. But, overall, they did pretty good, I thought. So, yeah, it was a fun time. And, what wasn't a fun time was, beforehand. Because, I went outside to work with Allie on, some pitching to see what we can do, just kind of get some reps in and try to figure out, some good stuff for her pitching. And, we were outside for 40 minutes, maybe an hour. And, I got sunburned kind of bad on my shoulders. I was wearing a sleeveless shirt, and we were just outside in our yard at our apartment no longer than an hour. And my shoulders got cooked. They got cooked. And my right one especially, because we were essentially north and south at our yard, and it was 12, it was past 12, so the sun was kind of straight up, but it was still towards the east a little bit. So, and facing north and south, I was facing north, so the sun was right on my right shoulder, and that's what got cooked. I mean, both my shoulders got burnt, but and it's I have nobody to blame but myself, because I'm we're not gonna be outside for very long. And, we're just right here. But no, it's the one time I don't even think about it. Because any other time we've gone outside, it's been either in the evening or early morning. So it's I got nothing to worry about. Everything's fine. But no, everything was not fine. How are they so far ahead? I'm doing my best. Because I looked at the score, and we were 3 points behind. I'm okay, that's fine. And then it got real bad. That's just a little bit rude. It's just a little bit rude, I think. Dun, 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 dun. But yeah, my legs were fine because I had on capris, so my legs didn't get burnt a whole lot. Plus, I was squatting down because I was essentially her catcher, and I don't have a bucket to sit on like the typical dad thing to do. So yeah, I squatted down as the catcher would, and that was rough, but it protected my legs, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, my shoulders got cooked. I'm pretty sure it was my shoulders got cooked because I was wearing a sleeveless shirt, and my arms are a little red. My right arm more so, but like you can tell, you know, the next day you can tell like my arm got sunburned, but like once you look at my shoulders, it's like ugh, and it feels rough. It definitely feels rough. No, thank you. I want to save my money. So, but yeah, it's the first time I'd been sunburned like this in a long time, though, because I'm usually very careful, and I, like, slather on the sunscreen, but, like, just to go out into the yard for, like, an hour, you know, to work on, you know, softball, it's like, really? I get burned because of that? And not anything else? Not from being outside during the softball game, not from any other outdoor activity. No, just going out in the yard for a maximum of 1 hour and my shoulders get cooked. They get absolutely cooked, and it's like, are you kidding me? So, yeah, that was my day yesterday. Alright, oh, you're going after me? Alright, I see how you are, Waluigi. There we go. Ta-da! Easy. Easy. GG easy, of course. I'm so mad at myself. And I mean, I slept okay, but since the burn, the worst of it, is on my right shoulder and like my upper arm. That's where the worst of the burn is. Sleeping was rough because I usually start out rolled over on my right side, and that's like laying down. Luigi, what are you doing? Luigi, what are you doing? This is a Vine with me! Vine with me! Oh, come on. I love Vine with me. It's like my favorite minigame. So yeah. So yeah, I usually start off sleeping by rolling over on my right, to my right, so I'm laying on my right arm and my right shoulder. And it was not very comfy. It's not comfy at all. So I had to find another position to start my sleep in. Like, I've noticed sometimes I will manage to like roll over on my back, probably while I'm sleeping, because sometimes I wake up and I'm on my back and it's like, you know what, alright, whatever. But like, to start off sleeping, I get comfy rolled over on my side. Like, I am a side sleeper that transitions to their back. Yeah, but laying down on my right arm after a fresh sunburn is not fun. I do not recommend doing that. And the worst part is, we don't really have anything here to, like, help aid. We don't have any aloe vera, we don't have any aloe at all. We had this, like, kind of mint lotion thing that kind of helps soothes, like, itching and burns. We are out of that. I would love to get more of that because my husband's grandma introduced us to that and gave us a bottle a long time ago, and it finally ran out a few months ago. But I've kept the bottle just in case because I wanted to remember what it was exactly. But yeah, we don't have any aloe, any like other kinds of things to help soothe like burns. I got nothing. I got nothing. And it really does suck because it hurts so bad. It hurts, and sleeping was a pain in the butt. And I don't have any resources to go get any today, at least not until this evening when my husband's paycheck hits the bank. You know, that's like the, you're gonna steal from me. Oh no, okay, that's, okay. So, I can't even go do anything about the sunburn until this evening, which kind of sucks. Kind of sucks, but I mean, it is what it is. It's my own fault for getting burned, because I should know better, because I'm a pasty white ginger who tans red, as evidenced by my arm and shoulders. So, yeah, pro tip, if you burn easy, literally 5 minutes. If you're under the sun baking for 5 minutes, you're gonna be red. You are 100% gonna be red. And like sometimes like I'll look a little red, but then it just kind of goes away, just a little sun-kissed. But like, what I got was pretty good burns. So yeah. Like I don't think it's absolutely god-awful terrible, but like if I have sleeves on. I have a short sleeve shirt on today, so my shoulder's kind of feeling the shirt rub on my shoulder. So, like, if it kind of, the friction is just right, it's like, ugh, that's a little uncomfortable, but, like, it's not too bad. Because I have had worse burns. So, like, this isn't the worst, but it's like, man, I haven't been burnt like this in a while. There's been a couple times where my legs have been burned, but like it's gone away in a couple of days. So, which isn't like super bad, but like this one's probably gonna stick around for a while. And it's probably gonna peel like crazy, probably. So, you know, at least I wasn't like outside swimming to where, and like wearing a swimsuit getting that burn, because man, my back would have been insanely red, my chest probably would have been real red. So I'm just glad it was just my shoulders, because I just happened to decide to wear a sleeveless shirt yesterday, because of course I did. So yeah, pro tip, just sunscreen, sunblock, you name it. Put it on. There we go. Oh, shoot. Well, Luigi got it perfect. I have Grandma Mario. Grandmama Mario. The lipstick really makes it, honestly. It was really funny. So yee. So the tales of being sunburnt. Again, I'm just very thankful I wasn't like out like at the pool. And like even if I did go out to pool, I would be applying sunscreen a lot. But even then, sometimes like I'll apply sunscreen and I lose track of time and I forget to reapply, and that's when I get burned. Although there have been times where I have forgotten sunscreen, but I've been fine. So it's very hit or miss, probably depending on how strong the sun's rays are. And also pro tip, most people may not be aware, but sometimes the worst sunburns are when it's very cloudy and overcast outside. Most people don't think you can get sunburn with overcast, but you 100% can get sunburn with overcast, because the sun was poking out here and there, clouds would cover the sun occasionally in that hour I was outside yesterday. But yeah, the reason you get worse burns with overcast weather is because people don't think to put on sunscreen because they think they don't need it. When the sun, you know, the UV rays can still poke through the clouds and can still burn you. So that's a PSA. Even with cloudy and overcast weather, and you don't think you need sunscreen, you need sunscreen. Wario, Luigi, Mario. Wario, Luigi, Mario. Wario, Luigi, Mario. Red, yellow. Okay. Green. Wario, Luigi, Mario. Wario, Luigi, Mario. Right? I'm pretty sure it was Wario, Luigi, Mario. Wario, Luigi, Mario. I think that was there. This was there. Yeah, this seems correct. Because I remembered it was like yellow, red, yellow, red, yellow. And then I think we're good. I just don't know about the flag eye and the tie, but should be fine. Should be fine. We should be good to go. Ta-da! Look at my brain do the work. Look at me, I'm so smart. I'm pretty good at memory stuff. Because I was... high school dance team, I was known for being the memory of the team in regards to, like, I just learned dances so fast. Because, like, anytime we taught a new routine, I picked it up so fast because it just came so easy to me. Even during like the summer dance camps that we did when, like, you know, because it was run by the National Dance Alliance, like those people, and we'd have, like, you know, an instructor for, you know, different groups teaching different dances, even like the big teen dance. My team always looked to me when they were struggling picking up the routine, and it's just because, like, I picked it up so quickly, and I'm just like over here thinking, like, it's I don't mean this in, like, in the mean way, but, like, we learn a routine and I have most of it down pretty good, and they look to me, it's like, I like, what, like, it's hard? It's like, how do you learn it so fast? Like, this is difficult. I'm like just getting it easy. Of course. That seems legit. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Ooh, I have no money though. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 happening items. But the star is to the upright. I'm landing on a red space once I get up there, so we can try. Oh, I'm going left. I saw it. I went too early. It's fine. We'll get it happening. We'll see what happens next turn. But I won't know until we get there, so we'll see. So yeah, I was known for, like, the memory of the team. So I learned stuff pretty quickly. And just, like, memorizing things. Like, even now, I still... Like, there's some K-pop dances and, like, lyrics to songs that I have forgotten over time, but, like, I still remember mostly, you know, like, if I got, like, a little reminder of it, I'd probably pick it up again. But there's a lot of K-pop dances that I still have, like, filed away in my brain. So yeah, and I'm still learning stuff, but also learning, like, lyrics. But, like, there's no real, like, K-pop dances I want to learn currently. I think the latest song that I wanted to try and learn to dance to is Thunder by 17, and I keep meaning to sit down and listen. Whoop, shit. I keep meaning to sit down and listen to the dang album, but, like, I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting, because I'm like, I will add the songs to my playlist once I listen to the album, and I have yet to do that. So I need to get on that. Because I know on that album was a Happy Birthday. That's what it's called. Each member, Junghan and Wonu included, have solo songs. So there's like 13 plus songs. I think there's like 2 or 3 full group songs and then solo songs. So yeah, I've heard bits and pieces of some of the solos, so I've heard them on TikTok. So, some of them sound pretty good. Some of them seem like my type. Well then. I'm honestly gonna take the chance on the item. I need money, and no one really has anything worth a damn for a chance time to even be beneficial anyway. So there's really no chance on that. Haha, no chance. So, but yeah, Thunder is probably the latest song I've been wanting to learn the dance to, because it's kind of simple. It like starts slow and then it picks up, then it slows down. And it's like that perfect kind of hip hop poppin' isolations, which is what I'm good at. Like for dance, that's what I'm good at. So, because I remember, you know, I should have figured. Oh well, if it's a reverse mushroom, it's fine. It's 5 coins at an item shop. We're fine. No skin off my bones. Yeah, I remember, I think, I can't remember if I won it before, but I've won it one time senior year at the summer dance camps, you know, ran by, you know, NDA and all that. They would have like these fun little competitions, you know, like technique stuff, and you can like win rewards, and there's like this Top Gun and like different categories, and there was a one for hip hop. And I won the Top Gun award for hip hop my senior year, and that was also the same year I won All American, which led me to dance in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade that year. So it just kind of snowballed, and it was awesome. Boo Koopa Goomba, Boo Koopa Goomba, Boo Koopa Goomba, Boo Koopa Goomba, Boo Koopa Goomba. Third from the right is first to the left. It's Goomba. It's Boo Koopa Goomba. Whee. We're doing it, guys. We're doing great. We're using our brain power. Love this for me. Alright, Goomba Goomba, Koopa Boo Boo. 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 Second on the right, Goomba Goomba. Goomba Goomba. Yeah. See? Brain. Waluigi. What are you doing? What are you doing? He's dancing now. He's dancing. Goomba Boo Koopa. Goomba Koopa Boo. 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 First from the left. Boo. Boo! Did I scare you? Did I scare you? But it's not Halloween at all. But granted, I can't tell you the amount of times I hear boo out of like either kid throughout the day. Because I mean, I always did stuff like that when I was a kid. Because my childhood home, the way it was built was kind of like a farmhouse, quote unquote, just kind of like a ranch style house. There you go. Not a farmhouse. It's called like a ranch style, and which means it's just like a one floor, really long. So so you walk in. Well, we had two front doors technically. We had the front door, which had a front hallway, which led to the dining room, and then we had a kitchen door, which obviously leads to the kitchen. But that was the door that everyone walked through, because our kitchen used to be a garage. So, yeah, our kitchen used to be a garage, and but like that was the door family and friends and close people came through. You know, it's like, hey, just walk through the door. It's like, all right, they went through the kitchen door. So I'm gonna walk you through the house in the eyes of me going through it. So we're gonna walk through the kitchen door. You know, right to the right was like my dad's desk. That was his computer. Then, you know, the kitchen, we had a bar and everything, you know, big kitchen, cool. You walk through the hallway, and then there's the dining room, and a little room's the office, and then you go, and then to the left is like a big open area, and the back, that was the living room. But then you go down the hallway from the dining room, and then there's, you know, narrow hallway, and then it leads to the bathroom, and then the bedrooms. And in the dining room, there's, leading to the hallway, there's like a little corner back there. So anytime we knew someone was coming out of the bathroom to go back to the kitchen or back to the living room, as a kid, we would always like hide behind that corner from like the dining room to the hallway connecting, and we would always try to be like, boo! And scare the person coming out of the bathroom. Sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't. So, alright, let's go Luigi. We are the dream team. Oh shit! Oh, I goofed! I cannot believe I did that. Oh my god, I have no excuse. I have no excuse. Sometimes I'm hitting the button too fast. There we go. I don't want to chop Luigi's head off, but... Look at that! We were so far ahead. We were so far ahead. So far away. So yeah, as a kid, we always tried to like scare mom, scare dad, scare our siblings. You know, it was usually how it all went. So, yeah. And now my kids are doing it to me, but it's like, no. Doesn't quite work. Like 90% of the time, it doesn't work. A lot of the time when I do get, like, scared is when, like, I can't see them at all. Especially Riley. Like, I can't see or hear them. So it's like, Riley is definitely the case because, like, Riley's so small. And I can hardly, like, see her anywhere. But Allie kind of sneaks up on me when her footsteps are quiet. But, like, my husband's the same way. His footsteps are very quiet. Yeah, no, let's just go forward. So, yeah, her footsteps are very quiet, much like her dad's. And it's like, his footsteps are so quiet, especially for being, like, 6'4". His footsteps are so quiet. But, like, he doesn't try to, like, sneak anywhere, but he's just... he moves very quietly. And it's a pain in the butt sometimes because I can't hear him walking up next to me. And it's like, ah, where'd you come from? I mean, I try to be sneaky sometimes. Especially when it comes to, like, checking on the kids when they're sleeping. Shoot. Well, there goes that run. Run killer. That's the run killer right there. Whee. Yeah, they're on their third one, aren't they? Yeah. Wario's got it, yeah. Oh, I didn't even get hit by the fish. I slipped off on my own. Damn. Rude. Absolutely rude. So, yeah. I got jump scared by a toy. My goodness. Also, just kind of thinking of, like, stuff that's happened, yesterday and today. Apparently, my siblings had no idea that I eat at Taco Bell. Granted, like, the only thing I get at Taco Bell is the chips and cheese. Like, my normal is, like, 2 orders of the chips and cheese, which is enough for me. Sometimes I'll get 3. It depends on how hungry I am. But yeah, I'll get like 2 orders of like the chips and cheese. It used to be 99 cents. Like 10 years ago, it was 99 cents. Now it's like $2.99. But still, you know, $2.99, like that's $6 for, you know, food for me plus however much a large drink is. So, but yeah, my siblings had no idea that I ate a Taco Bell. Which again is kind of it's a shocker, but it's not at the same time, because I don't really like talk to my siblings, you know, or just like casually hang out with them anymore, because like they all live so far away, we all have our own lives, and it's like it's hard to really like hang out with them anymore. But I also invited them to Allie's birthday party, and they were all busy, which of course they were. But it's like, I get it, like, middle of June is, like, peak time for vacation, before it gets, like, too terribly hot, and, you know. And, like, you know, I know my oldest brother, he had like other things and people were like out of town. And, as long as we're all separately, we should be fine. Oh, of course, I'm the one that gets got. It's fine. But like, so, and also I knew my oldest brother was probably busy, you know, with like work out of town, everyone's everywhere, vacation possibly. And my other brother was like, he's real busy with like umpiring at like many different places, so he's traveling around and he had to be out of town on that day anyway. And then my sister's husband's birthday is the 14th, so it's like they've, you know, had plans, so it's like, you know, it is what it is at the end of the day. And I asked early enough, like the week before, 2 weeks before, something? I can't remember. Maybe a week beforehand, but like I gave them enough notice for like, you know, all for them to say no, so it's like, you know, it's fine. So people are busy, because I mean, June, again, peak summertime. You got ball season. And then leading up to the 4th of July, which is a week from Friday, a week from tomorrow, which is kind of crazy that June is almost over. That really gave him the edge, didn't it? Of course he had to steal from me. Because of course he did. Oh well, it's fine. That one's a hard star to get to initially, so... So yeah, and also, ball season's almost over. We've got 1 game left, but like the kids have pictures Friday evening, but it shouldn't mess with stream. It should not mess with stream. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I also don't have a whole lot of money. So I need to win this next mini game. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go for it. There we go. It's like, don't give me the stupid fast one. Don't give me that one. And if I overshoot it and not have any money, I can just win the minigame and reverse mushroom. So we're good. So, but yeah, they got pictures on Friday, potentially a scrimmage, question mark? I'm not sure on the plans there. I know pictures for sure, Friday evening. But that shouldn't mess up with stream too bad, because that's not until 6:30. So that's way late. I will definitely be done with stream before then. And Monday is their last game, and it is at home. But it's with another team from this town. So So it's just like double home. I just don't remember which one is listed as home or away. Oh, come on! I hate this. I hate this so much. Oh, come on. Because I get so flustered. And it's like, if you mash, you get punished. Yeah, if you mash, you get punished. If you hit the wrong button, you get punished. And it's like, they just inherently know what buttons to press. So it's just, it's a pain in the butt. You'd think I'd be good at something like that, but like, if you give me like a list of commands, like it's gonna be ABX, cool. ABX, ABZ, sure. Is it gonna be BZB? Sure. If you give me like a list, then I can do it quickly, but like, as it pops up, no, I don't quite have the reaction time. And then I hit the wrong buttons anyway. So I kind of needed to win that, but I didn't. But it's fine, because we have a battle minigame. So, but yeah, 4th of July is coming up. Anyone got any plans for 4th of July? I don't really think we have plans for 4th of July, because no one's reached out to us about anything. We don't know what any other family's doing. My mother-in-law is about out of commission, because, oh, my mother-in-law. She works at, well, she worked at, the school in her town, as a cook. And so she was like head cook at the school. What? That is so rude. Oh my god, I'm just not in it right now. Anyway, my mother-in-law worked at school as the head cook. And you know, small town school system, there's bound to be drama, right? And the whole town catches wind of things. And she got wrapped up in really weird stuff because there were lies being spread about her. She was getting really crappy evaluations, and she had been debating on retiring for a few years. And one of her last evaluations, it was just blatantly false. And she was like, you know what? I don't want to deal with this anymore. So, she retired, and once, you know, the head honchos got wind of it, they're like, oh no, is there anything we can do to make you stay? It's like, no, you already done screw the pooch. And, I'm gone. So, yeah. And that's essentially what happened. So she retired at the end of the school year, which their school finished up like middle of May, like a week before Allie got out of school. And like not even a week into her retirement, she hurt her back. And it had been bugging her for a while. What do you mean no coins? That's rude. But yeah, her back had been bugging her. And then I heard she had fell and hurt her back even worse. And then it just got real bad. So about a week ago, or like this last Sunday, she went up to a doctor and, no, it was a little over a week ago, almost 2 weeks ago, I think. Yeah, and, you know, see what's up, and, and had an MRI, and she's got, like, herniated discs in her back, and so she's got to get with her surgeon to schedule surgery, so, and that's her retirement. So it's, like, not even a week after her retirement, she hurts her back, and it's like, wow, the universe just really said no. They really put her through it. Oh, come on. How'd I get hit? How in the hell did I get hit that first time? That was stupid. I am not playing very well. It's fine, it's fine. Purple and blue. That's mine and Vegeto's colors. We're purple and blue, but man, why does Wario have to be purple? You know, purple's my favorite color, but it has to be Wario. I don't usually go out of my way to play as Wario. I don't like to play as Wario. But at least I don't, you know, play as characters solely based on the color. I usually go based off vibes and what I like, which is how it should be. There's a trend going on TikTok, and it's one of those people like talking into the wind. It's like, oh, it must be the wind, and they speak like a cold hard truth that people need to hear. And they turn away from the camera, say something, and they turn around, like, oh, who said that? You know? And there's one where it's like, you know, if you want people to play classic video games, you can't be all mad at them for not playing them your way or not getting into them when you got into them. And it's like, yeah, it's like cold hard truths, man. Because like I have had some rough goes at some classic games playing them for the first time in recent history. Don't worry, I'll be back. Everything will be fine. Everything will be fine, don't worry about it. Because, yeah, there's one I saw about, like, the classic games, and I'm like, you know what, I resonate so hardcore with that one, because, DKC2, it was a very rough go at it. And one of the comments was, oh hey, Donkey Kong Country 2. What? I wasn't even trying for that one. I wanted like the Plunder Chest or the Bowser phone. Come on. Come on. Damn. So yeah, I'd seen that one on TikTok and, you know, talking about like classic games. It's like, yeah, I've been there, done that. Cause, Mario Galaxy 2, DKC 2, really any sequel to a well-beloved game, I tend to not agree with. It doesn't, not I agree with it, it tends to not agree with me. And I remember there's been some chatters in DKC 2 that were being a big old pain in the butt. So, yeah. Hello, Johnny. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Good afternoon, indeed. Hope you are doing well. Yeah. So, here's a hint on the new game for Wednesday, Fridays. This game does have a sequel. And I will be playing it right after I play this first game. And with my track record with well-beloved sequels, it's gonna be very interesting. It's gonna be very interesting. And yeah, one of the bigger hints for, you know, the new Wednesday, Friday game is, I have talked about this game before. I have played it recently, but I've never streamed it. Which I'm going to now. I say now, but not right now, but tomorrow now. Yeah. And it's got a sequel that people love. And I'll be playing it right after. And it's going to be really interesting. It's going to be real interesting. So, yeah. And it's like, I am all for people discovering older games. Does it have more than 2 installments? Technically, kinda, maybe. Maybe? But I'll only be playing the first 2. don't know how you would count it. Is it a retro game? Yes. Yes, it is a retro game. And it still pains me when I think of like games from this time period, retro. And it's also like, if you really think about it, the Wii, the Nintendo Wii is like almost 20 years old. And isn't like the criteria for like retro like 15 years? So like, you know, on a technicality, the Nintendo Wii is retro, which is so crazy to me. That is like, you know, almost 20 years old. So, and it just pains me so bad to think that the GameCube is considered retro. And it's like, oh, that's my childhood right there. I am not retro. But I feel like retro is just as a fancier way of saying old. So like, I'm not old, I'm retro. 2000s game or older? I think 2000s is like the ballpark, but I think it's like a little older than 2000s. I don't remember exactly when it came out. I think the sequel was like 2000, I think. I can't believe 3DS came out 13 years ago. I know. I know. That's so crazy. It is so crazy. God, like, the Nintendo Wii is like 19 years old. It came out, what, in 06? And it's 2025, so the Wii is almost 20 years old, and that's crazy to me. The GameCube. I saw something that Mario 64 turned 29. Because it came out 29 years ago, because it came out in 1996. So I'm older than Mario 64, which is really funny to me. I am older than Mario 64, but Earthbound is older than I am. Oh yeah, Wario? Oh yeah, 2 can play at that game. 2 can play at that game. Haha, loser. 2 can play at that game. What the hell? Of course he rolls low on that one. You kidding me? That's so rude. Is it an RPG? No, it is not. It is not an RPG. Oh, and I have to work with him. That's funny. It is not an RPG. Mitchell, that candy sassy. I listened to that song yesterday on the way home from Allie's ball game. Whee. So I was trying to learn the Chaewon's little rap part in her verse. It's the part right before I'm an otaku bestie. Like Pikachu. Oh shoot. Penguin put the bolt. Yeah. Anyway, so curious. You'll find out tomorrow for sure. But I do believe I am older than this game. Because, I mean, if I am older than Mario 64, I am older than this game. But it's also really weird that Earthbound is like a month older than me. Because Earthbound came out in I think June 5th, the day the Switch came out. That was when Earthbound was released in 1995. So, and I was born a month later. What's up, Bowser? How you doing? How you doing, Bowser? I would love for a curse. Or just 10 coins for Bowser. Okay, that's totally fine. I guess take my money. Whatever little money I have. Thanks, Waluigi. Thanks for doing that. My only hope is use this poison mushroom that I picked up from the item, the winner's wheel on my goof. Oh, it's Bowser. Love that for me. Because, I mean, he's like 2 spaces behind. So there is a 66% chance he could land on Bowser. I get so close. I get so close every time. It's a game developed by Nintendo. Yes. $10 for Bowser. Hooray, take more of my money. Again, love that for me. Take more of my money. I will tell you, it is on the Nintendo 64. I will tell you that much. It's a Nintendo 64 game. So, I'm excited. I'm so excited. Yeah! And I just can't hide it. I think I'm about to lose control and I think I like it. Bowser Shuffle! Oh no! Uh-oh! 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 Please swap me with Wario. Please, 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 please. I love how nothing changed. I love that so much. And we do the Bowser Shuffle, and me and Wario just like literally swap spots right there. Achoo! Nice! Whoa! Whoa! Nice! I used to know like the rhythm to that. And it bugs me that I've lost the rhythm to that, because I used to be so good at this one. But now I just kind of suck at it. Yeah, like, look at that. Ah, and I'm right before the star, too. Damn it, because I don't have any money anymore, because Bowser stole all of my money. Because, you know, if Waluigi hadn't called Bowser on me, I would have been fine. But no, Waluigi's like, no, you deserve to lose money. Mario's got all the money. All because of that stupid battle minigame. So rude. So rude. But yeah. Also, I'm really glad I am deciding to stream this game after I've played it for the first time. Off stream. Because who knows who would have came in and ruined the fun. You know? Because again, that happens from time to time. People love to come in and ruin other people's fun. Which, like, I understand, you know, streaming and everything. Fuck it, we'll stay here. Apple bottom jeans, boots with fur, the whole club is looking at her. Damn it. I tried to stop him. Yeah, especially when it comes to, like, games that, like, everyone and their dog has played. And someone's playing it for the first time. And it's so easy to want to come in and see them not doing it the way you do it and be upset. Like, it's so easy to do that. But also, you have to really think, like, someone's experiencing this game that you love for the first time ever and experiencing the magic that you once did when you first played the game. So it's like, you really got to see it from a different perspective. Because, like, if I were to go in and watch someone play TTYD for the first time, you know, it's a whole different thing, you know? They're experiencing it for the first time. Which is something that you only get once. Whee! Wah! Guys, what are we doing? What are we doing here? No! Of course Wario is the one who beats me, of course. But yeah, that's just something a lot of people need to consider, because it's so easy to come in and be an asshole to someone's stream, especially if they're doing something for the first time. You know, like, a lot of the games that I play for the first time, I have a little bit of knowledge of because I had watched videos on it, either like recently or like years ago. And So I have like a little bit of knowledge. It's just like actually doing it and like remembering things. But like I can watch something be done, but then I would not have the skills to do it myself. That happened a lot in Donkey Kong Country. Not one, but like the series, you know, because like DKC 1, it was my childhood game, so of course I know. Like I've never 100%ed it, and I don't know where all the bonus areas are off the top of my head. I do know the tricky bonus in a bonus in Oil Drum Alley. I do know of that one. I don't think I did it, but that one's really tough to do. But like I've played DKC 1 a lot in my childhood. Oh, this is fun. But DKC 2 and 3, never played them before, never had the chance to until I streamed it. Ooh. But yeah, chatters coming in with DKC 2 was a little rough. Internet is out, lurking in mobile for now. No worries, Johnny. No worries, you're good. Go, little chomp. Hoping for Little Chomp, but he barely made a dent in his cake. Man. Yeah, because I remember, I want to say, throughout DKC 2, if I remember correctly, I want to say that 2 people got banned that weren't bots. I want to say. And, yeah. 2 people got banned, and, for good reason. So, moral of the story is don't be an asshole. And I might update my channel rules. Or, like, my chat rules. I might go in and kind of update it just to... Oh my god, are you serious? Are you absolutely serious right now? Oh my god, I have to. Oh, I have to get a 2 or a 3. Man. I can't look. Damn it! I mean, I had 7 coins, so what did I really have to lose? Remember that? Christmas season. Yeah, I think it was close to Christmas season. Because I remember finishing DKC 3 like early January? Like really late December or early January. Somewhere around there was DKC 3. So yeah, because... Emotional damage! Yes, felt. Because I did all the Mario games. Mario 64, Sunshine, Galaxy, Galaxy 2. And Galaxy 2 kicked my butt. Again, well-beloved sequels. And then I just went in with the Donkey Kong Country series. DKC 1, 2, and 3. I could have done Returns and Tropical Freeze because I do have those on the Wii and Wii U respectively. Donkey Kong Country Returns HD is on the Switch now, and Tropical Freeze has been on the Switch for a while, so might be waiting until we get those. But those will come at some point, I promise. In total, how many... 7. Nope, that was not it. I contributed to a lot of those, I'm sure. It was Mario's little brother, Luigi. Alright, time to lock in. Who currently... Waluigi, because Mario and Peach are not here. How many coins do you need to purchase? Reverse Mushroom 5. Also, they don't come in increments of 2 and 9. They come in increments of 5. How many items can you carry? 3. Ow, my shoulder. I talked about it earlier, but I'll say it again. Yesterday, I got sunburned yesterday. And I was only outside for like an hour, just in our yard, right outside our apartment. And I was working with Allie on softball pitching. And my shoulders got burnt. They got burnt pretty good. So, if you hear me go like, ow, my left shoulder is not so bad. It's mostly my right shoulder just because of where the sun was according to how I was positioned, because I was working with her for softball pitching and we were, you know, facing north and south. I was facing north and it was about like noon, so the sun was just kind of up and still to the east a little bit. And if I was facing north, the east would have been to my right, so my right side got burnt pretty good. And it was like I was only outside for an hour tops, and it's like, of course. She won't give anyone the cold shoulder. You're right. I will not ignore people, even though ignoring people is what I do best. No, not really. So yeah. So if you hear me go like, ow, a little bit, that's probably what it is. And it's mostly if I lift up my arm and like the, you know, the skin on your shoulder kind of folds in when you like lift your arm. It hurts a little bit. And it's like, I've never been sunburned like this in a while. Or like, I haven't been sunburned like this in a while. Otaku Bernstein. Love that. Love it. So, yeah. Yeah, I was talking about like what? Twitch chat? Yeah, I was thinking about like updating my chat rules before we start this next game, because like I never know who's gonna come in and attempt a lot of things. I have timers that go off in chat for certain games. I'm so glad I have a Bowser phone. I'm so glad, because that is my insurance. That's my insurance policy. Especially on this board. This board sucks. Because with this game, it's a well-beloved game on the N64, and it has a sequel that I know people really like, at least that I've heard that people like it, so I am a little nervous on that one. But just with the game it is, I don't know if people are going to come in and immediately be assholes. I don't know that. That's just with like a lot of games though. I am aware of like some video game fan bases that are very toxic. Splatoon kind of got that way. I know Undertale is really, really bad about that. I know Danganronpa. Danganronpa can get real bad. Like, I like Danganronpa. I love the series, love the games, love the characters, but like the fans, man, they're insane. And I don't know about like a stream setting doing it for the first time without like your mods being on high alert. Ace Attorney, I'm not sure on that one, because I would really love to play the Ace Attorney series at some point, but like I don't know how, you know, the fans of Ace Attorney would be in regards to like coming in and immediately spoiling everything, or like immediately try to backseat you. So, is the sequel also in the N64? Yes. Question mark? Yes. Yes. Yes, it is. BZBA. BZBA. BZBAZ. BZBAZ. And I feel like saying that the sequel's also on the N64 kind of narrows it down by a lot. BZA. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. BZBAZA. 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 BZBAZAB. BZBazaB. I'm gonna try. BZBAZABA. Oh. Can it happen? Can it happen? Can it happen? BZBAZABAZ. Oh no, Luigi! Oh no. B Z B A Z A B A B A B A B A. Okay. B Z Baza B A B A. B Z B A Z A B A B A B. This one's weird. This one's weird, man. B Z B A Z A B A B A B Z. This is insane. B Z B A Z A B A B A. Luigi couldn't handle it. B Z B A Z A B A. Okay, we can do this. B Z B A Z A B A B A B Z Z. We're just gonna do my classic repeat method because I've lost hope on Baza. B Z B A Z A B. Haha! BZ Baza. Sounds like a rapper name. BZ Baza. Or like a radio DJ. Coming at you live, it is BZ Baza. Bringing you the latest and greatest hints of the 1990s. Thank you. I had a mod in a channel playing Undertale some months ago. Or Undertale. My brain auto-corrected that. Undertaker. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, Undertale. The only way I would bring Undertale to stream is if I had already played it before and I was going to do a challenge run. Because I feel like Undertale, you probably ought to just like play it on your own, because I know there's a whole pacifist genocide. I know there's a whole bunch of stuff with that. And I have also watched someone's Undertale streams, and people are so weird. People are so weird about backseating and spoilers in chat. Go, little chomp! Go, little chomp! Go! Ah, I was hoping. Man, Waluigi is insane. The Boom Possible Festival! Yeah, my hand hit something that scratched me, but I don't know what it was. Alright. I mean, I could try. What's the worst that can happen? I don't make it and I lose all my money for Game Guy? Like, ooh, I'm gonna take 20 of his 200 coins. Yay. Now it's my turn to go gambling. I failed last time because he rolled a 6. Because of course he did. Okay. This makes me feel a little bit better, but why can't I have the good stuff? Feed him faster. My tummy hurts. Go feed him faster. If your tummy hurts, don't eat cake. K-Mobile Simulator 64. Yes, my favorite game from the 90s. K-Pop Simulator 64. I love it. It was my favorite. I put like over 100 hours into that game. Definitely toxic backseaters in that community. Yes. Yes. Bam. So I'm always on the lookout, and I'm always like aware, and like I mentally prepare myself whenever I plan games for stream. Sweaters, dude. Yeah, the back sweaters. The best time to wear a striped sweater is all the time. One with a collar, turtleneck, that's the kind. 'Cause when you're wearing oh, SpongeBob. SpongeBob is such a goated cartoon. Like, even like, it's still going on right now. And it's still so quotable. Years later. It's crazy. I really hesitated because I didn't want to hit the bad one. Get there! Almost 2/100 of a second. Or 2/10 of a second. Ugh, man. And there's our question of the day. Any fun summertime stories? Because again, it's peak summertime. 4th of July is a week from tomorrow, which is peak summertime in my opinion. So has anyone got any fun like summer stories? The time I had hot cocoa with a blanket. Oh yes, my favorite summertime activity, hot chocolate. I mean, sometimes if it's a cold, rainy day in the middle of the summer, I'm tempted to make some hot chocolate. You know, it's very tempting. I do remember, I mean, I got like birthday stories, also like summertime, going golfing with my family. I do remember one of my mom's birthdays, which was 4th of July. We went out golfing. It was both my parents and me and my sister. We went golfing, and anytime my mom just hit her putter, and she would either make it, miss it, whatever. Anytime she hit a shot, it was always like, happy birthday. Me and my sister would just be like bombarding her with happy birthdays. It was really funny. Then I also remember one of her birthday presents. Again, 4th of July, peak summertime. We gave her a present, and as we handed it to her, we said, some assembly required. And my mom immediately assumed the worst, because of course she would. But no, we handed her a box of graham crackers, a pack of marshmallows, and a pack of Hershey's chocolates. So it's like, yeah, some assembly required. We're gonna make s'mores. Because I feel like s'mores are a really good 4th of July treat. Wee. No, I wanted that, Luigi. No, I want money. Oh, okay, you know what, it's fine. I got, what, 16? That's fine. I love s'mores, yes. S'mores are delicious, peak summertime. Good go-to 4th of July treat, honestly. Because, you know, you get a bonfire going. You burn the s'mores. I'm not a... Okay, so when you roast a marshmallow, are you get it lightly toasted? So it has like a little bit of, you know, toughness on the outside, but it's still gooey? Or are you submerge it in the fiery pits of hell, and it's only delicious when it is good and crispy? Like, black, you know? Oh, he's a bold one. He is a bold one. I want it just toasted enough to where to where it's still gooey, but, you know, it's not like burnt, because I don't like the taste of burnt on my mallows. But my husband it needs to be submerged in the fiery pits of hell for it to be even remotely delicious. Oh my god! He has to get a 6 to win. He has to. For a second, I thought he'd done it. And if he did, he would have gotten 999 coins. I like golden brown, but it always ends up black. Yeah, you gotta toast it just enough. Like, I don't mind like a golden brown. It's gotta be. Ping, ping, double I get you, maniac. Frankenstein, short and golden maniac. Maniac. Ha ha. Whoa. We don't want the smoke. Thick as fuck. Anyway. Hello. At least let me buy a star first before I go gambling. Thank you. I also have a Bowser phone, so I have some insurance. But yeah, like, if it's like slightly golden brown, like a very light coat of golden brown, then that's perfect for me, for my mallow. But if it is like burnt ever so slightly, it's a no for me. You know, because I feel like some people are like one way or the other. It either needs to be like a light brown or completely charcoal. You know, there's two kinds of people in the world. There's two kinds of people in the world. Ones that lightly toast their mallow, and the ones that submerge it in the fiery pits of hell. Some say the fiery pits of hell is not enough to toast their mallow. And to those people, they're weird. They are so weird. Yay, I guessed correctly. No, thank you. I will not be doubling my money, thank you. I will not go double or nothing. Sorry. Bam, bam, bam. Bam. Bam, bam, bam. Bam. I did it. But yeah, I feel like s'mores are just such a good summer treat. You know, s'mores in the evening, because, you know, childhood home, we had a pretty big backyard. And, throughout the later years, we had a little fire pit. You know, we'd go outside, you know, have the fire pit going. We'd chill out in the backyard, we just, like, talk and stuff, and it's where we roast our mallows for s'mores. 4th of July, we'd be roasting mallows when we can also light up fireworks, because we had like a little like board, like a wooden board that we used as like a little door for our clubhouse, but we doubled that as like a little pad for our fireworks. So we'd put that in like the middle of the yard, and we'd be, you know, sitting over on the patio with the bonfire, you know, roasting s'mores or just chatting away, and like the kids would be like lighting fireworks. And then we had a pretty decent spot where we lived where we can see the big city show from our house. A couple of years we've gone over to, because it was like by the high school, they did it on the football field, I believe. There was a couple of years where we went over there and got like better seats. But a lot of years we would just find a spot in our yard and watch the show from home. So, but yeah, like that's kind of like my dreams, like a big backyard where like the kids can play, we can like do a lot of activities, just kind of sit and hang out outside, you know, because again, like I don't mind being outside, but I'm not an outdoors person. There's a difference. Mint chocolate s'mores with burnt marshmallows and peanut butter. Marshmallow, 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 marshmallow. I think IU has a song called Marshmallow, and that's what it is. Now, I would like to find my way out of here, please. That would be fantastic. Okay, we're almost out of here. We're almost out of here. Now that I have a star and I have money. And, when did Luigi get 3 stars? I can't believe this. I have not paid attention. Lots of things have happened. It's fine. The last time this minigame came up, I botched it completely. let's not botch it this time. Waluigi! There we go. You want that inside corner. You gotta know when to turn. There we go, we're good. Woo! I panicked for a second. Oh yeah, we're good. Hey, we did it. I like walking in parks, but that's about it. Park parties are fun. Yeah, they are. You know, just go to the park, find you a park bench. If I remember right, in my hometown at the city park, you have to like call and like reserve a spot. Or like at least like tell the city like, hey, we're gonna be doing a party here. You know, like a kind of like a private party type thing. I remember hearing about someone complaining about this isn't my hometown, this is another town. You know, heard through because I know people, surprisingly, that they were like complaining because they wanted to like set up some stuff at the park for someone's birthday or like a 4th of July activity or something. I don't really remember what the context was, but they wanted to just like go to the park and like set up a big party for something, and they were told like, no, you can't do that, or you have to like call the city and like get a reserve spot, or you have to like let them know like, hey, we're doing this, and they have to like okay it or something. Like, I'm not exactly sure how all that works, but it's really weird. You have to go through like certain channels for stuff. I'm sure some people are like, oh my god, it's a public park. Why do we have to call and make a reservation? Probably so like it's not super duper crowded and people aren't pissed. That's probably why. It's like I understand why there's a need to do that. What turn are we on? 23. Okay. The voice. Oh yes, it's my voice for the it's the mockery voice. But yeah, it's like I totally understand. Like as a kid, of course, you're like, it's a public space, you know. But like as a kid, you're not even thinking about that. As a kid, you're thinking like, oh my god, the park. But as an adult, like I understand why you would need to like reserve a spot. Oh, that's my fault. Sorry, Luigi. Luigi. Oh, they need to. You hit one and it's over. Oh my god. It's fine. So yeah, as an adult, like, I totally understand because like you don't want it like super duper crowded. The city's got to know what's going on, so there's like no really bad activities happening. You know, especially on 4th of July. Plus the park is usually reserved 4th of July anyway because there's usually, at least in my hometown, there's usually, you know, the 4th of July at the park where all the, like, the festivities are. So, yeah, like, if I were to do something for my birthday at a park, I'd probably, you know, we'd probably have to, like, call the city. It's like, hey, for this particular park, we're thinking about, you know, setting up a birthday party, you know. Again, like, I don't know, like, the proper channels, but, like, some adults out there, it's like, oh my god, it's a public space. It's a public space. Why can't we just be here? Like, fireworks shows at parks? Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I know, we won't be going this year, but last year we went to, like, a big old bash at, Vegito's work. And it was really, really fun, and they had, like, a really, really good fireworks show. And, but this year we won't go for a lot of reasons. It's this weekend, and it would be nice to take some time to go, but also, we were hoping to go with his parents, and his mom is out of commission. Because, her back is hurt, and she needs surgery. So, yeah, that's a no-go on that one, but I'm sure we'll do something 4th of July. You know, try to get something to work. Excuse me? Scam Likely is trying to call me. Phone started ringing. I'm like, oh my god, who's calling me? Nope. Good friends, Scam Likely. Went to voicemail. Don't you love it when your good buddy Scam Likely calls you? Oh, you know, Scam Likely, small world. I know, it's crazy. And also, I looked over at my phone and I saw something pop up. Or was it like the voicemail? Oh, I think I get a text message as well. It's 100% a scam because this is my number and the opening message is, "Hi, Lewis." Am I Lewis? I don't think so. Not even like a Louise. Nope, I'm not a Lewis or a Louise. Nope, I'm neither of those things. And it's like looking for gutter protection / guards install. For one, I'm not in charge of this apartment. And for two, our apartments don't have gutters. They used to, but they redid the roof on it a few years ago and they never put the gutters back on. Louis Jane 18. Yes, so that is 100% a scam. Don't fall for it. Don't do it. Don't do it, it's a trap. So I'm sure that phone call was probably what that is, and it said voicemail. And it said voicemail, but I'm like, no, I haven't gotten the voicemail at all on my phone. Hello, Deltora. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Insert blue yelling. Oh goodness, yep. I can hear her from here. Woo. Man, scam like that. I haven't gotten a scam phone call in a hot minute. I went to Toto's yesterday very late after raid with a raid message and it sparked another Waluigi conversation. Love that. Love that. Oh, that's great. It's over there. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's like Death Island over there. What turn are we on? I checked earlier, it was 23. Okay, 25. So after this turn, it'll be halftime. Because it was what? Yeah, don't spare Waluigi or something. Because it was like the whole freaking downfall of last time was because I decided not to steal Waluigi Star when I 100% should have. Because it all went downhill from there and I was very early on. That's funny. That is hilarious, actually. Yeah, the whole time during the cheap chase, my watch was buzzing and it was bugging me so bad. It's like, no, leave me alone. Leave me alone. I don't need Scam Likely calling me. Sorry, Mr. Likely. I'm not very likely to answer you. And typically, like, I don't answer the phone if I do not know the number. Like, there's numbers I don't have saved, but with, you know, Apple, because I have an iPhone. I'm sure other phones do this too. I'm going to pause it before I forget. Because we're at halftime. Okay. But before I lose my train of thought, like, if it recognizes a phone number, it'll, like, tell me, hey, this is so-and-so elementary school. It's like, okay, and like I kind of recognize some numbers. Like I'm terrible at memorizing phone numbers. So, but like if it'll tell me like, hey, this is, you know, the school, so and so school, or like so and so hospital, clinic, whatever, and I recognize it, it's like, okay, I'll answer it because I don't have those numbers saved in my phone. But if there's like a number from like a location I do not know, or a location I do know but don't recognize the number and I'm not expecting a call, I will not answer it. So if someone gets a hold of my phone number and tries to call me and I see it's a number I don't recognize from bumfuck Egypt, I will not answer it. I guarantee you I will not answer it because like, why would I? Why would I? I know some people answer scam callers with like, you know, or like telemarketers with like funny quips. You know, welcome to Roadkill Cafe. You kill it, we grill it. How may we help you today? You know, stuff like that. But like, I'm not witty. I can't come up with it so quick. You know, because there's this gal on TikTok that in her house there is a landline that she does not know the number to, but telemarketers know the number. So she'll pick it up and answer it with like really funny quips. And it's really funny. We'd like to ask you about your car's extended chance time. Not the extended chance time. But yeah, like if I were to, you know, think about that, but also it's like, I don't know, if I answer the phone, it gives them incentive to call more. But also, there was a time, okay, you know how, you know, there's people that go door to door, like, Jehovah's Witnesses, you know, the Latter-day Saints, you know, like, those types of people, go door to door, try to get you to go to church, you know, because, like, I tend to not talk about religion, but this is kind of part of the story about phone calls and stuff. Because even the other day, we had someone of a church, Christian church, came to us, kind of, you know, talked a little bit. He had his, like, 3-year-old grandson with him that gave Riley, like, a little mini Bible. It was really, really cute. But anyway, one day, a few years ago, Riley was, like, barely 1 when this happened. These girls came to our apartment, and, you know, a lot of times, like, I try not to answer, but, like, if my door is wide open and they can see somebody is clearly home, or if they see one of my kids up in the door, I feel obligated to answer it. And, like, I'll hear them out, you know, because I'm too nice. I will not, like, slam the door in their face. I'm too nice. So, like, I'll hear them out, but I will not do anything with the information, because more often than not, they don't. And I made the mistake of giving these ladies, they were Mormons, if that kind of helps the story a little bit. And I gave them my number thinking they're not going to do anything with it. Wrong. 100% wrong. Like, the next, because it was like a Thursday or Friday, and I was in another town at a little baseball clinic for kids. I took Allie to it. They tried to call me several times in succession. Constant text messages, constant phone calls. It's like, hey, is this the right number? Do we have the right person? We were hoping to talk to you some more. And I just couldn't fucking stand it. I blocked the number. 100% just blocked the number because I made the mistake thinking they're not gonna do anything with it. Nope, I was wrong. I learned that lesson the hard way, so I'm not gonna give out my phone number to these people that go door to door. Also, hello Max, hello, welcome in, hope you're having a good day. So, yeah, because it's like, I don't, you know, like, people go door to door, whatever, they're persistent. I don't care at the end of the day, especially when it comes to religion, because, like, I'm not, like, super duper religious. I'm not gonna shut anybody down if they are, you know, like, I don't care. I don't care enough. But, like, you know, it's like, I'll hear people out because I'm too nice. And some are nicer than others. But man, those ladies, they were extremely persistent and would not leave me alone, so I ended up blocking their number. I think they showed up to my door again a few days after I blocked their number, but that time I did not answer it because I peeked out, because we have a window like right by our front door, but we have curtains on it. I peeked out ever so slightly, saw them there. I'm like, nope, I am not answering that. I am absolutely not answering the door. They're gonna get the message sooner or later. Good. Also good. I am dealing with a sunburn on my shoulder. Pretty bad. We're gonna take a break because it is Tato time, but like I got caught up talking about stuff. I do remember one time, I was in the middle of streaming and they came to my door, but at least I'm like, I'm really busy with something right now, so I can't really talk. And I don't know when a good time is. So that did happen one time, like I think a few years ago, like kind of earlier. I feel like I was playing Mario Party 7, so it might have been like 2 years ago, maybe? So, yeah. Yeah, for sure. Alright, so, yeah. And like, as a millennial, we're taught to like never open the door for anybody. Never open the door for anybody if we're home alone. Never do that. So, I still get really nervous, but like, I leave my door open, you know, to like let some light in so we can see outside, and it, you know, again, let some light in so we don't have to, you know, have actual lights up, whatever. But that usually doesn't get open till like lunchtime anyway. So if they come in the morning, I can just ignore it and pretend I'm not home. Yes, absolute facts. Knocks on the door. Parent put their finger to their mouth. Yes. Yes. And like a lot of the time I was home alone. Not like I was home alone. It was just me and my sister at home. Because my parents would be like at the bar, or they'd be out of town depending on how old me and my sister were. Like once I hit about like 10, we kind of could handle ourselves a little bit. Like my parents would be like out of town, half hour away at like one of my brother's ball games, or they would just be like downtown at the bar, because like we had the number to the bar memorized. We knew where it was. We knew we could call. But yeah, a lot of the time we were just kind of left on our own, and it's like, don't open the door for anybody. You know, don't do that. Because a lot of the time those people go up to like the front door by that front hallway, like I mentioned before, because we had 2 front doors. We had like the front door where the mailbox was, and then we had the kitchen door for friends and family. So a lot of those people would go up to like the front door and like ring the doorbell. So it's like, no, sorry. Sorry, no solicitors. I even saw a TikTok of someone having a no solicitor sign and someone coming up trying to sell them something, and the man pointed to like the no soliciting sign on his door, and the woman was like, oh, that doesn't apply to us. And it's like, the fucking disrespect of that. It's like, if someone has a no soliciting sign and you just completely ignore it, that's really shitty. That is so shitty. Like, if someone come up to me trying to sell something, like, depends on what they're selling. If it's like, you know, MLM scam or whatever, I'm like, no. But if it's like a little kid selling Girl Scout cookies, fuck yeah, I'm gonna buy it. I remember when I was younger going, you know, door to door selling Girl Scout cookies. I say door to door when I made most of my sales in the bar. Because, I mean, that's where most of my parents' friends were. So, yeah. But yeah, like, if, you know, Girl Scout, Boy Scout, whatever is trying to sell something, or like a kid's trying to like fundraise for like school or something, of course I would, if I had the money available to me, of course I would buy something to help out, you know, like Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts, schools, you know. But like, if an adult is going door to door trying to sell me stuff, absolutely not. Absolutely the fuck not. Adult supervision, at least, of course. And like, the owners of the bar knew me. They knew my parents. They were friends with my parents. Like, okay, so here, to kind of put it in perspective, when my parents came home from the hospital, They did not go directly home after mom had me. They didn't go directly home. They went to the bar to show off the baby to their friends. Because they got mad when they didn't do that with my sister. So I didn't go straight home. I went to the bar when I was a baby. So kind of puts it into perspective. But yeah, a lot of the adults knew me there. They watched us grow up and everything. So yeah, fun times. Fun times. Okay, for realsies, we're gonna take our break. Because I need to get up and stretch. That would make you a Barbie. Yeah. I love that. That's great. So I do need to like stretch my hips a little bit. No, Midwestern break. I know, we've been talking for like the last 15 minutes. Talk more, but Riley needs potatoes. And it's hot. I need to turn on the AC, but it's so loud. He has to go though? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, Max. You have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you for stopping by to hear me chat about Mormon ladies not leaving me alone. Oh, what a topic to come in on, though. When I talk about these ladies trying to convert me to be a Mormon, I'm like, no, leave me alone, and they would not leave me alone. Anyway. Is it gonna go? Is it gonna go? I saw it pop up. Is it not gonna work? I was so ready for it. What happened? It worked earlier. I had the best topics. Thank you, thank you. I just go off on tangents. What happened? That is very strange. Where are you? There it is. Okay. Aju, nice. Whoa. Whoa, nice. That was a Midwestern Aju, nice. All right, we're gonna take our break. We're going to get up, stretch, go to the bathroom, grab a snack, do whatever it is you need to do, and we'll be right back. Alrighty, we are back. We're back. Let's just get into it before we talk for another like 15 minutes on the pause screen. Sorry, the break took like a little longer than it usually does, but again, I got 2 kids and everything, so just bear with me, please. And thank you for all the links, Johnny. Thank you so much. All right. So, yeah, I was just thinking about like, Girl Scout cookies and stuff, because I was talking about, like door-to-door sales people. And I do remember thinking about like, Girl Scout cookies and stuff. I do remember, because my train of thought always goes to my dad for a couple of reasons. Because my niece used to be in Girl Scouts when she was younger. And of course, when it was time to sell cookies, of course they would reach out to us and see if we wanted any. Or at least like my dad did. And he's like, hey, hey, your niece is selling Girl Scout cookies. Would you like some? And it's like, of course. Duh, peanut butter patties all day long, man. Peanut butter patties, the lemonades, and I know in like the recent, like in the last like 10 years or so, they have had like the s'mores cookies. Those are really delicious. Those are delicious too. So we usually get like a box of peanut butter patties, some lemonades, the s'mores, and we would pick up a box of Thin Mints for my mother-in-law, because we know she really likes the Thin Mints. So we would, and my dad would be like, all right, cool. And he gets whatever he wants, pays for it, and then they ship it out to my dad. And then my dad would come, like, either deliver it if he was in town, or it's like, hey, you want to swing by? It's like, sure, So that'd be the way we do it. And the last time I had seen my dad before he died, he was in town picking up something, I think. He was in town for something, and he had our Girl Scout cookie order for us. And so he dropped off the cookies. And that was the last time I had seen my dad. So I had talked to him after that, before he died, because I did him a favor. I picked up a check for him for work, and I put it in the bank for him. So I did all that for him. I called him to tell him, all right, it's done. Thank you very much. It's done, And my dad said, thank you very much. And the last thing he said to me was, I love you. So at least I got that. Most people probably wouldn't get a last interaction like that. So I'm very lucky in that regard. My dad was awesome. But yeah, it's just kind of where my train of thought went during the breaks. Like, you know what? My dad was awesome. I probably could have waited. Because as I started mashing, I'm like, oh crap, it's going to hit the second one, isn't it? It's going to hit the Skelly key. But you know what, skeleton key? Everyone has a skeleton key. I have joined the club. Look at me. I am in Club Skelly Key. Sorry, I had to put a hangnail on my foot. Those kind of suck. But yeah, as we talked about earlier, note, like, life lessons here. Don't give door-to-door people your phone number. Do not do that. It is a bad idea. You never know who is going to spam call you. You have no idea what those people are capable of. But thank goodness I blocked their number. Oh, there we go. We are getting very lucky with these threes. We are getting very lucky with these threes. Oh my god. We got very lucky with a whole bunch of threes in a row. Crazy work. Crazy work. So, yeah. Yeah. Like, I couldn't tell you what their phone numbers were, but like, yeah, don't open the door for someone you do not know. Again, as a millennial, we've just been inherently taught this. Ugh. And my shoulder and my arm hurt. So, yeah, I'm still a little bit baffled of the fact that my siblings did not know I ate Taco Bell. And like the last time we ate at Taco Bell was a few weeks ago, I want to say. I think 2 weeks before Allie's birthday. I think that was the last time we ate at Taco Bell. And, I got, you know, my usual chips and cheese, 2 orders of the chips and cheese, and a large Baja Blast. We usually get a little quesadilla, cheese quesadilla for Riley, which she affectionately calls it a pizza. Because it's always like cut like a pizza. Well, it's supposed to be the last one she had. They did not cut it very good. They did not. So we had to like kind of make do. So yeah. And what does Vegito usually get? Like what does he usually get? Shoot. Crunchwrap Supreme? Does that sound right? And like a big like burrito that Allie had gotten too. 'Cause she usually gets like 2 crunchy tacos and a small drink. But then she wanted a burrito last time, and it was a lot of food. It was a lot of food, and sometimes I'm just so amazed by the amount of food kids can eat. It's so insane, because that day Allie had 2 tacos, 2 full-blown crunchy tacos at Taco Bell, and then like 3/4 of a massive fucking burrito. So, it's just crazy. That girl loves food. She loves food. It's like, yeah, I know, strange danger, but like the way to get on her good side, food. Offer her food. I remember when Allie was like 3 maybe. I want this. Yeah, when she was about 3, we were over at my aunt's house. And Allie wasn't too fond of her for a little bit, just for, you know, whatever reason. Didn't really know her all that well. We haven't really seen her a whole lot. And the way that my aunt got Allie to like her was she gave her cake. I think it was like a strawberry shortcake. But she gave her cake, and Allie kept going back to her, expecting bites of cake. It was just really funny. It was kind of the same thing when, you know, Allie was like toddler age, and we were at, you know, my in-laws, you know, her grandparents, and my father-in-law. The way he would get Allie to go to him was he kept animal crackers in his pocket, because he always wore t-shirts with like the pocket on like the front, and he would keep animal crackers in that pocket. And that's how he would get Allie to go to him. Oh, I'm not fast enough. I'm not fast. I'm not fast. I'm not fast. No! Oh, I was not fast as fuck, boy. I was not fast as fuck. Ugh. Because it's like they can frame perfect the fish dodge and I can't. I have to stop and look both ways before crossing the street. But they can just run into traffic and just never get hit. It's insane how that happens. So, yeah. Ellie has always loved food. I mean, I do have a Bowser phone, but I also have a lot of money. I also have a skeleton key. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't really like either of those options, but I don't want to take my chance to lose this money. It's fine. I'm going by... If I roll high enough, I can go by the item shop again and get me a new one, maybe. Or not. It's fine. Everything is fine. Don't worry about it. Everything is fine. Ooh, so close. Because I am, like, desperately afraid I am going to be the one to blow it up, and I am the one going to lose all of my money. Again, I have a Bowser phone, so I have an insurance policy, but still, I would kind of like to catch Waluigi's coin total, if possible, because he had, like, over 200 something. And I would like to hit that. That would be fantastic. Waluigi, where are we going? Swimmer, my guy. I was the green one. I was watching the red one. I think because I was the red one last time. A red one. Yeah. So yeah. It is crazy that, again, it is crazy that my siblings had no idea I ate Taco Bell. It's like, what, really? Because it all started because my brother, who was in a town with all these available options, he's like, in the sibling group chat, is like, quick, pick one. And it's like McDonald's, Arby's, Taco Bell, Wendy's, there was something else, Freddy's, I think. So there was like a lot of options that he had. And I'm like, yes, all of them, but it doesn't help me. But he's like, quick, pick one. I was like, fine, I'll pick Wendy's. And he's like, too late, I'm already in the drive-thru at Taco Bell. And I'm like, you know what? Taco Bell does sound good. And then my sister chimed in with, since when do you eat at Taco Bell? Oh my god, it's still not. I'm terrified. Oh my god! I do? Okay. I don't know where... Wario, please, spare me. Spare me! Yes! At least for now. But he's off the island, so I am terrified. Oh my god. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you, thank you. Oh, hit it! Oh, he didn't! Oh no! This is scary. This is crazy work here. Oh man, that was a comedy of errors right there. But yeah, my sister chimes in and was like, since when do you eat at Taco Bell? It's like, I've been eating at Taco Bell for like 10 years! They have like the chips and cheese that used to be 99 cents. Yeah, they used to be 99 cents like 10 years ago. Oh, shoot. Ugh. Okay. Oh, he got hit! He got hit! Okay. He's hit though, so I just need to survive. Hey! He got hit though! Let's go! So yeah, because I remember about 10, 11 years ago, something. I think it was like around Christmas time, like New Year's 2024, 2020, oh my god, 2014 to 2015. Me and my husband had to take his niece back home, and she lived like several hours away, but we were like, you know, 20 and 19 back then, and like we couldn't make that trip in a day, and it was fine. But on our way over, we stopped at lunch at Taco Bell, and I had found the chips and cheese because I remember in college, my first roommate had some extra chips and cheese that her and some friends had gotten from Taco Bell, and she's like, hey, do you want these? I'm like, yeah, sure. So I knew they had the chips and cheese at Taco Bell. Oh, great. I remember I even pause buffered, and I still did not. I still messed it up. Okay. Okay, no. I will master the art of the pause buffer. Because I know if we get to super hard at some point, I will need it. Ha-ha! Some say I cheated, but you know what? Fuck it. I don't care. I wanted to at least try and get it to work, because last time I biffed it. Last time I even pause buffered it, I messed it up. I mean, it was for, you know, whatever, but I think that helps me. I want to say Waluigi had like 220 something. I want to say. So I just want to make double sure that I overtake his coin total. You know what I'm saying? I think it was like 224? Because he lost it to Game Guy and Lucky 7. Because I remember making mention, like, if he got, you know, if he got the Lucky 7, which he needed to win, then, he would have had 999. So, I just want to make sure I overtake his coin total, so Coinstar can be mine. I just want to make sure. Well, Luigi is in the mix. Yeah, I'm just terrified. I think I'm okay, but I can't be too sure. I cannot be too sure since Wario didn't hit a happening. I just want to be sure. Yes, please. I can just buy another one. Love that for me. It's fine. It's totally fine. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. Oh no. Oh no. Uh-oh. 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 I'm terrified. I'm terrified. I'm terrified. This is just perpetual beef between me and Wario. For real. Because we've just been beefing this whole time. Oh my god! That is terrifying. I didn't even see what the question was. It went by too fast. I feel like it was a different question. Oh, I'm so scared. And Waluigi's around the corner. Oh, no. Ah. So yeah, it's like, yeah, I eat a Taco Bell. Not super duper often because we don't have a Taco Bell at home. I wish we did. Leave me alone! It's hard to time the bounce. No! Wario, you bitch! Leave me alone! Oh great, I am... Like, I feel like I overtook Waluigi's coin total. But again, I'm not sure. What, the star's up by Boo? Yeah. That's right, the star is up by Boo. I mean, I have a plan to get myself out of this, because, again, I have, like, zero confidence in anything. I can barely hear my TV because I have the AC on, but it's gonna be, like, just enough to... like, cool it down one cycle, and then it's gonna get shut off after it shuts off. Because it's just, the only problem is it's so loud. Apple bottom jeans boot. Oh no, not yet. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need more than a 6. But if I wanted to escape out of here this way... Oh, I have a higher chance. I'm out of here! I'm out of here, bitches, and I get a ski? I have 2 skis. I can go downhill now. Oh my god, that was... You know, I've never been skiing or snowboarding for that matter. I would like to one day just to say that I have. But I feel like I'd probably do a little bit better with like snowboarding probably. I don't know how coordinated I would be with skis, but you know. I feel like I'd be a little more better, quote unquote, at snowboarding. Oh, that's cool, right in front of Waluigi, but you know what? It's whatever. I think he has, what, 17 coins? I'd looked, because I'm ahead of him. Yeah. Alright, this is crazy. This is so crazy. Yeah, me and Wario were just beefing. And then Luigi has snuck in. I do remember college, spring break, first year college, spring break. Me, Vegito, and another friend of ours, I invited him over to my dorm room. It was a Tuesday. I think it was like St. Patrick's Day or something, but it was like the first half of spring break, because second half of spring break, I was going to go to my sister's. But yeah, first half of spring break, you know, a lot of people have gone home, gone on vacations, you know. Oh shoot, wherever they go. I needed to win that to stop him, but it's whatever. So I invited Vegito and a friend of ours over, and we had some pizza, we played Mario Party, and then, and this was before Vegito and I dated, so, yeah, we were over, we were playing Mario Party 7, because I remember it was Bowser's Enchanted Inferno. We played 2 boards. We did Neon Heights, and I think Bowser's Enchanted Inferno. And me and Vegeta were a little bit preoccupied with one another in terms of like rivalry on the board and flirty reasons. And then our friend kind of snuck in and just dominated the boards. Like, wow, we were not paying attention whatsoever. So it was really funny. So yeah. Yeah, me and Vegito were essentially dating before we were dating. We had been often mistaken as dating before. Toad Koopa Boo, Toad Koopa Boo, Toad Koopa Boo. Oh, come on! I hit both buttons at the same time! Every single time that happens, when I hit both at the same time, it always gives it to the wrong option. Like, why can you never give me the correct answer? Why? Why? And that was kind of a higher stakes. Come on! But Waluigi did not win, so he does not get the star. Oh, he narrowly misses that too. I'm terrified. I'm terrified. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, no 2. No 5, no 7. All of that dodging. All of that dodging. Just to get fucking hit in the end. Oh, that is poetic. That is so poetic. That is really funny. That is so funny. And I had a feeling that would happen. 100%, I had a feeling. But you know what? Everything's fine, because I have connections. I have connections, don't worry about it. Everything's gonna be alright. And you know what a place I haven't been to in a long time? Arby's. I have not been to an Arby's in a long time. I think the last time I was ever at an Arby's or had food from Arby's was 2017. We're good. Yeah, it's been since like 2017 since I've been to Arby's. I mean, Arby's' food is like, at least the Arby's that I have been to in my life, it's kind of mid. Their mozzarella sticks are okay. Their drinks have always tasted funky to me. But that's just me. Because I think Arby's has Pepsi products. Speaking of a phone call from a place I have never heard of. No. How about no? Don't call me. Yeah, it's like, they got Pepsi products, but like every Arby's I have been to, their drinks are just mid. And mozzarella sticks are okay, very hit or miss when I ate at Arby's regularly, only somewhat regularly. But where it's at is the curly fries. Like, if I could just like go to Arby's and just get, you know, just curly fries and only curly fries, it would not upset me whatsoever. Arby's has the best curly fries. Wendy's' fries are okay. Wendy's nuggets and sweet and sour sauce is really, really good. And here's a hot take. I think their Frosties are mid. I think their Frosties are mid. Because I've had a couple Frosties before from there. I've even dipped their fries in Frosties. But just never... It didn't do it for me. I would rather dip McDonald's fries in their ice cream. You know? I'd rather dip McDonald's fries in McDonald's ice cream. I have dipped mozzarella sticks from Sonic in Sonic ice cream. I would rather do that than Wendy's fries in a Frosty. So, I mean, you can come at me all you want. I don't care. I think Wendy's Frosties are mid. Because, I mean, you can't go wrong with ice cream. If you do go wrong with ice cream, it is for other reasons than the ice cream being bad. Because when... Does anyone remember, like, 2012, 2013, I think it was around that time, Sonic had introduced like 20 plus flavors of ice cream. I know a lot of them have been discontinued, but like there was like a whole bunch of ice cream flavors. And that's when they introduced the cheesecake flavors. And I'm like, you know what, that sounds pretty good. So one day I had an Oreo cheesecake shake at Sonic. And it tasted okay. I didn't find anything wrong. But then, like, the next day, it kind of made me sick to my stomach. But then, like, the next time I went, I just had, like, chocolate Oreo, I think, a regular non-cheesecake shake, and I was fine. So I think it's something with the Sonic cheesecake that didn't agree with me that day. But, yeah, if, you know... Ice cream doesn't agree with you, it doesn't agree with you. Luigi, Wario, Mario. Luigi, Wario, Mario. Green, red, red, red. Okay. Luigi, Wario, Mario. Okay. This one's not gonna be great. That one's a tough pattern to get. Riley, can you move, please? Thank you. Because you don't need to be standing right in front of the TV. Mario was here, right? Yeah, because Peach's crown was up here. It's my best guess. That is my best guess. I tried. I tried. So, yeah. I think I had, because when Sonic introduced, like, those, like, what, 25 flavors, was it? Now that I think more about it. It's like 25 flavors. They had, like, a peanut butter bacon shake. I think I tried that, like, one time. It was very greasy. It was very greasy. There was, like, a whole bunch of different, like, flavors and stuff. It was, like, strawberry, banana, I don't really remember, but I know that they had like chocolate Oreo, which is still my go-to, and they still have that on the menu. But yeah, if you give me a shake from Sonic, just chocolate Oreo. It's probably the best way to go about it. Why? What did I do to you? I'm not in... Oh my god. Luigi. What the hell? Is this revenge for me sniping that star from you when I had a lamp? Is that what this is? That's just so rude. Why would you do that? We've been through everything. Come on. Steal from Wario, not me. It's a Peach situation all over again. There was literally no reason to steal from me. There was literally no reason. That's so rude. Alright, sorry about that. Had to be a mom for a second. And if you hear a child crying, please ignore it. Sometimes you just gotta be a mom for a second. I mean, it's a lot longer than a second, obviously, but, you know, motherhood never stops, man. Again, moms don't get near enough credit. Dads don't either. But, like, parenting itself is such a... It's, like, so normal to talk about parenting, and yet so taboo at the same time. Oh my god, why am I losing? Because, like, it's normal because, like, there's a lot of parents out there, but there are some parents that talk so freely about just doing heinous things to their kids. And it's like, whoa! Because there's this TikTok that I saw that kind of, I don't know if it necessarily went, like, viral or anything, but it was all over my feed for a little bit. Where this mom asks her 3-year-old son, her very young son, 3-year-old, 5-year-old, 6-year-old, young son, what color he wanted to paint his room. And the kid wanted red. The kid wanted a red room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wario's right there. Shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I guess we'll just go down with one of my keys. Alright. Luigi could have used... No, he used a Boo Bell to steal from me. That's right. That's what he did. I was like, he could have used... You know, instead of using a fucking Boo Bell, he could have used a reverse mushroom to stop Wario. And he could have stolen a star from Wario. Are they in cahoots now? Are they in cahoots? This is insane behavior. Insane. I should have went that way, but it's fine. What was I talking about? Yeah, parenting and stuff. Aaron is back. Yo, let's go. Nice. So yeah, parenting is so normal yet so taboo at the same time, because like people are so judgmental about. Oh, the red room. Yeah, this mom asked her young son what color he wanted his room, and the kid said red. Cool, whatever, right? Wrong. The mom decided, oh, well, I'm gonna paint it green. How about green? And the kid's like, no, I want red. But the mom's like, no, I'm gonna paint it green, and I'm gonna make it striped and circus themed. So she essentially painted her young child a nursery. And it's like, no, that's really shitty. And it's like, if your kid comes to you wanting to paint their room a certain color, you paint their room a certain color. Doesn't matter if you hate it or not. ZBZA. ZBZA. ZBZAB. 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 ZBZABZ. 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 I blanked so hardcore on that because I can't hear anything. ZBZABZ. I can't hear a damn thing. I can't. This is awful. Can you turn that off, please? Thank you. ZBZABZZB. ZZB. Oh, yeah, I can't hear. ZBZABZZBA. ZZBA. Okay, this is gonna be insane. I might lose this. ZBZABZZA. Oh, fuck! Yep. Yep, I couldn't hear anything. It was a tough pattern. Whatever. It's fine. I'd be embarrassed to invite friends to a room painting like that. Yeah, it's so crazy. It's like, I remember my brother's room before I moved in. My brother had his wall purple, like K-State purple, because he was a fan of K-State at the time. But then it got repainted to white years later. But like, with a young kid and you own your home and you have the ability to like paint the walls or like compromise and give a wall of the color they want, why not do it? And it's like the mom could have easily compromised on if she wanted to do stripes in her kid's room and the kid said red. It's like, all right, how about we do red stripes? Would have been that easy. Would have been that easy, but no. Why ask your child what they want specifically to not give them what they wanted? Why would you do that? Like, if the kid wanted a red room, give him the red room. It's not that hard. Like, since, I mean, we're in an apartment, so we can't really paint the walls. But if we could, and the girls shared a room, I feel like, you know, each could get their own wall to be painted, whatever color they want, or they can come together and decide what they wanted. But like, the ideal situation would be for us to get a house and the girls to have their own room. That's like the ideal situation, but like, who knows when that's gonna be. But like, that's what we would do, you know? Like, if Allie had her own room and she wanted to paint it green, we'd do our best to make that happen. We'd take her with us to, you know, pick out paints and go with that. And if Riley wanted a certain color in her own room, we would do our best to get a certain color in her room. You know, if there was only so much we can do, we would try to compromise while still trying to give her the color she wants. It's not that hard. Paint the walls, yeah! Yes. But at least our landlord gives us free reign on, like, poking holes in the wall, essentially, for, like, push pins and hanging stuff up. He at least gives us free reign on that. Because he's like, yeah, you should, you know, feel like a home, you know? So he gives us free reign on that. So there is that. So we have a lot of stuff like hung up on the walls, but like we can't really like paint anything any color that we want. So that's kind of the thing. It's like, why there's no point in asking your young son what color he wanted his room to be and then immediately not give him the color he wanted. Like, why even bother asking if you were just going to do what you wanted anyway? You know, like, say like if I asked a friend like, "Hey, what do you want to do for your..." It's like, prime example, just let's say, you know, I asked Allie what she wanted to do for her birthday. Oh my god, again! At least I got a Bowser phone. Oh, I have insurance. Anyway. Like, if I asked Allie what she wanted to do for her birthday, and she said she wanted to go swimming. I'm like, alright, cool, we're going bowling then. Or it's like, no, we're gonna do this activity instead. It's like, why even bother asking your kid what they want to do if you're just gonna immediately do something else? If that wasn't what you planned, you know? You're here! Welcome, Blue. Welcome. I saw the superpower of cookies when you first came in here. You're not here, you're Royal Blue. Here I am, burn out, rock you like a hurricane. Burn out. Who of the following has won the most minigames? Probably. I blanked so hardcore on that. I'm like, wait a minute. It's not that difficult. How many people does it take to crack the ice? Oh shit! Ah, my brain mixed up the 1 and 2. That's my bad. Crack the ice on chili waters, it was 1. How many coins does Wario... What? 26.
Nani?
Of course Wario would know. Oh, he has 20 coins? I would have gotten that wrong. Of course Wario would know how many coins he has. What color is Mario? He is red. I press the green button to select red. What is Yoshi's... He is a Ultra Star. Because most of the characters are Ultra Stars. Wario was a Great Star, and DK was a Miracle Star. And on this file specifically. On my N64 cart, Mario is the Great Star, and Peach is the Miracle Star. What do we want to eat? Pizza. How about no? And like, sometimes, again, compromise, because sometimes I'll ask my daughter, I'll ask Allie, like, hey, what do you want for lunch? What do you want for supper? And she'll say something that I wasn't expecting, or like something that we don't have access to at the moment. And I'm like, let's wait a little bit on it. So it's like, if she wanted something for supper that we don't have at home, but I can get at the grocery store, I was like, let's wait till later. Or wait till tomorrow when we have the money to go. Oh my god, I'm stupid. I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. I needed to tank that minigame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I needed to tank that minigame. I'm so dumb. Oh, dang it. Where are we going? 1, 2, 3, 4. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Happening. But I can drain my money. The item shop. Ooh. I can drain it this way. That way, please. So I can easily tank a battle minigame, for sure. Watch, it's gonna give me a luck-based minigame that I can't purposefully tank. That'd be so funny. That would be so funny and so me-coded. Of course, when I try to fail, it's gonna give me all kinds of hurdles to make me fail. The cookie fixed me and Kian immediately came home, so I took a shower and a nap and had some food. Awesome! Love that for you. I'll actually pick a color, because if I pick a color, it's gonna be bad luck, instead of letting fate choose. Because if I let fate choose, it's not gonna let me win. I have to get third. I have to get third now. I don't care if I'm depressed as long as I have money. Yellow. Gotta go with it. Money is made to be spent, yes. Thank you! I'm not gonna speak it into existence until it happens, but I'm thinking something hardcore that can really screw me up. It'd be so funny. But s'mores for lunch? Yes. We love s'mores. We love s'mores around here. But yeah, there's a question of the day. Any fun summertime stories? Talked about getting the ingredients for s'mores for my mom for her birthday years and years ago. Okay, thank goodness there was no pity coin. Love that. Love that. Oh my god, I was really worried. Now I gotta remember I need to tank the minigame. I just wanted to show off how smart I am. It's such a habit for MPIQ for me to actually answer the questions. Ugh. I can easily tank this. I better not mash, because sometimes it has the correct one first. Let's, gotta make him silly. I'm so glad I didn't win that. Oh my god, I'm so close. That was so close. Oh man. Internet again. Oh no, Johnny. Oh no. Poor internet. I do need to go pay my internet, but I'm waiting till tomorrow to do that. Because, you know, the life of living paycheck to paycheck. Sometimes you have a little leeway when, you know, you pay a bill. So, because our internet bill was due last week. But I haven't paid it yet. But they usually give you a good amount of time before you like get in trouble for it. So thank you for the posture check and the hydrate. Thank you, thank you. Oh man. Ooh, ow. Oh, that hurt my shoulder. Ow. Yeah, oh, that sunburn is rough, man. Hey, Bowser. Oh, Bowser. Hey, so this thing happened, and I don't have any money, and there's a lot of things I need to get. So, do you think you can lend me just a little bit, like 20 points even? Oh, I hit my mic. 50? Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much, Bowser. That was so nice of you. Thank you. Bye-bye. Plus 50 coins is more than I could have won in that battle anyway. That's like my favorite thing about Bowser. And I see that in like a lot of like clips of like, did you know, in like Mario Party videos, like, did you know that Bowser will give you money if you land on him with 0 coins? And it's like, people like, is that, or like, I'm like, is that shocking? Is that like legitimately shocking that people don't know that? Because I mean, I do remember a video I watched a while back. Oh, ow, oh, stretching hurts. Oh, stretching hurt. It doesn't help that I wore a sleeveless t-shirt and it wasn't a Razorback, it wasn't a tank top, it was a sleeveless t-shirt. Like it was a t-shirt I had cut the sleeves off of a long time ago. So my bra straps sit kind of where that sunburn starts, and sometimes they kind of fall off a little bit and hit that sunburn. Oof, it's rough. It's rough out here. What was I talking about before? Oh yeah, yeah, and like some people don't even know stuff existed in the game. There's a video I watched about like, did you know, like little did you know facts about Mario Party 1. And they talk about like some of the NPCs in you know, Mario Party 1, some of like the inside internal code stuff. And one of them they talked about was like, hey, a lot of people that I've talked to had no idea this final board existed, and it was Eternal Star. Because it's easy to stumble across Bowser's Magma Mountain because you need like 700 something coins to purchase the map to Bowser's Magma Mountain in Mario Party 1 from the shop. But apparently people didn't know about Eternal Star, where you have to collect 100 stars in a lot of Mario Party play. And once you hit 100 stars, Bowser comes in and steals your stars. And when you boot up the game or go to like the overworld after reaching 100 stars, you'll see like big old Bowser footprints leading to the pipe or like leading to the bank or something. And you go to the bank and like the safe is all knocked over. And there's a note. There's a note on it and it says, "Come find me! Come find me and defeat me and you can have your stars back." And then you go to the warp pipe and then you hit your game settings and you are forced to play a board of Eternal Star, which is essentially like, you know, the final battle. And I mean, Eternal Star is great. I love that board. It's such a good one. And yeah, that video said like they knew a lot of people that never knew it existed. Like I could imagine some casuals, but also in this day, a lot of people have probably watched playthroughs of Mario Party 1, especially like the Runaway guys, because that was like the first thing they did was Mario Party 1. So I would imagine most people probably at least have heard of Eternal Star, you know? So it's really crazy to me that there are people out there that have played Mario Party 1 but have never heard of Eternal Star, which is so bonkers to me. Great, I'm placing the log. This is wonderful. My god, we beat him by 1. I locked in so hardcore. I was just thinking, I'm just gonna shut up and do this. I was just gonna shut up and do it, and I did. So I locked in for a moment, and I'm also not doing very good. Because Luigi stole my star, and I did see the hidden block star that Wario got. So we're not in very good shape right now. So I need to get something going. Because I am 4 stars behind, and that is not where you want to be in a Mario Party game. So I need to get my shit together and figure something out. So we'll figure it out. It's fine. But yeah, it is still so crazy to me how... And again, it's like different people have like different perspectives on things. They grew up with like different games. And it's like, again, going back to like, you know, people discovering like classic games for the first time in like more recent years. And it's like, again, like if I were watching someone play TTYD for the first time, for example, like I wouldn't be very upset at anyone, you know, discovering things in the game for the first time. Now, I do remember I was watching someone when the remake for TTYD came out last year. I was watching someone play through the game for the first time, and they were on the final boss. And it is a difficult fight for a first-time player who doesn't really know what they're doing. Not like know what they're doing, but like doesn't know what's happening, what's going on, any tricks to help with the fight. So it can get very discouraging for new players. And that's kind of what happened when I watched the streamer play TTYD and got to the final boss. They were very discouraged when they struggled on it and died to the final boss. So, yeah, and it's like, I wanted to say something, give them words of encouragement. Like, they were really doing a pretty good job. They just got a little unlucky with, like, some items, or, like, items they didn't have, or, like, rough attacks they couldn't guard. You know, because it is a rough final boss. I never understand how they could just bamf that one. I don't understand, but like, I wouldn't go into someone playing like the final boss or like a certain point of the game and just immediately be like, you need to do this, you need to use this item, you need to use this move. I would never do that. Like, if someone were to like ask me for help on TTYD, I would try to point them in the right direction. And I say this because it's actually kind of happening, because Allie has been playing through TTYD. She is in chapter 3 in the Glitz Pit, and she just got to the Major League. Yeah, she just got to the Major League, and she was trying to figure out, you know, how to get past the Iron Adonis twins. And I'm like, well, what do you have right now? Did you tattle on them? What does Goombella say? Like, did you hatch your egg? You know, it's stuff like that. And it's like, okay, so let's figure it out. And she got it figured out. But again, like, I wouldn't directly tell someone the solution. Where is the star? I can try to make that. Not with that roll. Not with that roll, I'm not. Oops. Jenny played through it recently? I've seen that. I didn't like poke in the stream, but one night I was like scrolling through whoever was live and I saw she was playing TTYD. Was she on the original GameCube version? Because I know she does a lot of stuff. OG hardware, because I mean she is retro Jenny. So, but like, it doesn't matter to me what version someone plays first. The remake is a good start, more accessible. But like, if you have access to the original, go for it. You know? Ooh. But yeah, I would never discourage, you know, anyone from trying out things, just playing the game in general. What are they doing? What are they? Oh, I was off a little bit, but I'm still the closest. Anyway, think so? Yeah. Yeah, 'cause I remember seeing it like in the thumbnail on the stream when I was, you know, on the Twitch app. I think I recognized the graphic to be the OG, and it's like, it's one of those, like, the remake does have a lot of quality of life changes. There are some changes that are super, for me personally, they're super nitpicky for me. But like, it wouldn't matter to me which version I would play. I would play either if I were to go back and redo it. Not like redo it or play it again, you know? Although I can't really play the remake right now because it's in Allie's Switch. Ooh, that's a choice he's making. No. Oh my god. You're really making me clench here, aren't you? I'm just gonna go for it. I can't afford to lose my money. Not here. Yeah, T2ID has like just enough quality of life changes where I don't really think it matters in the grand scheme of things what version you would play for your first time. Like, Switch version is a little bit more accessible. So if you're looking to like find it and buy it, sure, get the Switch version. But like, you know, if you have access to the OG, play the OG, you know? It's whatever at the end of the day. It's still the same game. Nothing in the core mechanics has changed. So that's why I think it doesn't really matter. It's not like a Wind Waker where people like, yeah, just play HD. It has a swift sail, which makes, you know, sailing a lot easier. And it cuts down on the Triforce hunt, you know, so you're not out there forever and ever and ever. Or you don't have to spend so much money on the charge, so it goes from 8 to 3. And it's like, playing through the original recently, I honestly did not mind the Triforce hunt. I didn't mind it, because like, you're forced to get at least one wallet upgrade. I'll take it. Not what I was going for. I didn't know what I was going for exactly, but I'll take it. Because, like, some people say, like, oh, Wind Waker HD is the definitive way to play. But it's like, is it, though? Is it, though? Because graphically, the original holds up very well, graphically, in my personal opinion. And some of the lighting choices they made in Wind Waker HD is a choice. It is a choice, in my opinion. Because sometimes it makes it look really weird. Some of the lighting, it feels a little too dramatic, you know? I wanted to go for Stump. I should have stopped myself. Do it again. As well, Luigi. Yeah, they just need to hide separately. And they can win. That one. Hey! I did it! So, but like, Wind Waker, and also with it being on the Switch too, with like the GameCube online, you know, the original version is more accessible to people, whoever has a Switch too. And like, you know, like, if you want the convenience and those major quality of life changes, sure, go to HD. But like, I personally didn't mind the original Wind Waker playing it again. Now, Twilight Princess, while the quality of life changes are very subtle, I do think HD is the definitive way to play. At least for a casual player. I've been seeing a lot more of the GameCube version because Vegito's been learning some speedrun strats for Twilight Princess HD. He's probably not going to do like an actual run, but it's really fun to, you know, go through and, you know, figure out speedrunning strats, because Twilight Princess is the most broken game and not broken game at the same time. It's really crazy. So, and any percent speedrun of the GameCube version of Twilight Princess is like just shy of 3 hours. Any percent. Like, beat the game as fast as possible, with as many glitches as possible, and it's just under 3 hours, whereas an any percent in, say, Ocarina of Time is like minutes. because I think what it's called arbitrary code execution, I think, with Ocarina of Time. Even any percent Wind Waker, I think it's like half an hour? Less than an hour still. So Twilight Princess speedruns are bonkers no matter what category. Goomba Boo Koopa, Goomba Boo Koopa, Goomba Boo Koopa. And even 100% Twilight Princess, the world record is 6 hours and 11 minutes. So, it's just crazy. Because after this minigame, I'll talk more about it so I can focus on the memorization. Boo Koopa Goomba, Goomba Boo. Boo Koopa, Goomba 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 Goomba Boo. Fourth from the left. And second from the right, Koopa. We can do this together, Luigi, even though you stole a star from me. Everything is fine. I have a plan, don't worry. Boo Koopa Goomba. Koopa Boo Goomba. 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 6 from the right is first, from the left it is a Goomba. So, Twilight Princess speedruns. Yeah, 100% for 100% world record for Twilight Princess on the GameCube version is like 6 hours and 11 minutes and something seconds. Because we have found the world record holder, and that's how we kind of found some Twilight Princess speedruns and stuff. So his name is Bewildebeest, and we love his commentary style because you know, you just find like the speedrun videos, you know, and like it's like so chill, has a very deadpan humor, which is so funny. Like deadpan humor is excellent. Cause like you can say something in like the blandest tone and it would just be like absolutely hilarious. You know, like not making a big deal of the joke. It's just so funny. But yeah, he's world record holder. Hold on. Standard last 5 turns procedures. All red and blue spaces are doubled, and if you land on the same space as your opponent, you get to duel them. Anyway, yeah, Twilight Princess speedruns are so bonkers because it's the most broken yet not broken. And really the most broken bits of the game are in the first 3 dungeons. Really up until Midna's Desperate Hour. Because in the GameCube and Wii versions, I want to say, there is a trick you can do to get the Master Sword very early. Where is he? He is there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, he can't get there on 1 turn. So let's see. And it just blew up, so I have a little bit of time before I can steal the star, because that's kind of what I'm going for here. So yeah, yeah, you can get the Master Sword very early. So like the normal progression of the beginning of Twilight Princess is you're in Ordon. You do the thing, you fly the bird to get the cradle, or the bassinet or whatever, you hand it to Colin's mom, she gives you the fishing rod. You take the fishing rod to go fishing, catch the cat a fish, a couple fishes actually, and you go to Sarah's shop, you buy the slingshot, you get the bottle of milk, you buy a slingshot, you know, you demonstrate it for the kids. And then later you get a wooden sword. You do the tutorial for the kids. And then trouble is afoot, you go save them. Ooh, too much gusto, too much gusto. Oh, I'm fucked. I did it though! I did it! Look at that. Look at that. It was a lot closer than that, I think, though. But I did it. I saved it. Yeah, the normal progression, and then you go up to the Forest Temple, you save the monkey and Tallow, go back to Ordon, then you do like day 3 Ordon, then you go find your horse, and then you get whacked over the head. You follow them, and King Baldwin comes in, kidnaps the kids, takes them into the Twilight, and you go to the Twilight, you turn into a wolf, you find Midna, climb the tower, find Zelda, get warped to Faron, get the Ordon sword and shield, and then you go through the Faron Twilight, you collect bugs, then you become human, go to Forest Temple, do Forest Temple, yada yada yada, right? Speedruns. Speedruns go bonkers. You essentially do everything quickly up to that point. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Luigi has a barter box. I just noticed. So I really better get this used now. He'll probably steal my boo repellent. But it's fine. I'm right in front of an item shop. If it's Toad and has boo repellent available, I'll buy another one. It's fine. But yeah, you pretty much do everything up to that point. Never mind. Oh, he can just barter box. Fuck. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. Anyway, yeah, you do pretty much everything the same up to that point, except you skip the wooden sword. You don't pick that up at all. And you can, like, skip the tutorials for the sword usage and stuff. Yeah, just do not pick up the wooden sword. There's tricks you can do to avoid it. But you become Wolf, then you do everything, you know, up to that point in speedrun tricks. And then, when you get to the Faron Twilight, the second warp, when you collect bugs, there's some bugs you leave because you're gonna go back through there again. Yeah, fun fact. You do the second warp in Faron, and but instead of actually taking down the Shadow Beast, you lure one over into a specific spot in like a little wall corner thing, and you do a Midna, a super jump with Midna. You time it just right. You can get onto the ledge, go out of bounds, and go to the Sacred Grove. Yeah, I saw that coming. But at least he's getting it used. It's fine. But yeah, you can, get to the Sacred Grove and get the Master Sword stupid early in the game. Like, you pick up the Ordon Sword to never use it. It is really funny, actually. I mean, I could do something really funny right now. But I have no way of recovering my money. Okay, let's go up. I know the star is down there, but Wario's pretty much got it. So let me get an item to kind of make up for what I lost with Luigi. Maybe. So yeah, you can get the Master Sword like stupid early, and it breaks the game. It like absolutely breaks the game. And it breaks the game in a way where Goron Mines is busted. Yeah, Goron Mines is busted, and you absolutely need text displacement, which is a tough trick to pull off, especially the way that like world record speedrunners use it. Because they recommend a different way to do it, but like if you use a metronome and do things in a specific way, and you can get text displacement. It's crazy. It's just so crazy. So yeah, Twilight speedruns go bonkers. Yeah, I would highly recommend like watching the world record run, the current world record run of Twilight Princess, and it was before a new trick was discovered to skip like 2 minutes of Goron Mines. So yeah, and like 2 minutes in speedrun time, that is like absolute insane. That is absolutely insane. Even like 5 seconds in speedrun time is a lot of time. Because like speedrunners are constantly thinking of ways to like save seconds. Goodbye, Luigi. So, yeah. It's just so crazy. So Vegito's been like going through the GameCube version of Twilight Princess and like kind of working through like his own like casual speedrun, but like casually going through the game, but like learning the speedrun tricks and routes and everything. So it's really cool. And like there's a lot of tricks that he picks up so quickly. And sometimes he's like, he hands me the controller, it's like, hey, you want to give it a try? He was doing that with HD a little bit. There's a trick in Arbiter's Grounds called Po 1 Skip, where you have to LJA over to a pillar that you can kind of jump on, and you can roll and ledge it, so you can like skip a puzzle. And like LJAs are amazing in Twilight Princess. Like the boomerang is a goated item. Hey Wario, crazy star you just got. It would be a shame if somebody stole it. You get what I'm saying? We're good. We're good. Where we going? I can swing by the item shop and see what's here. Can I get boo repellent, please? No, it's not here. I'll get Silly Shopper though. Cause boo repellent would make me feel safe. If I am being real. Do I initiate a battle though? Boo is up there. Where's the star? Down there. Boo would make me feel safe. Top or bottom? Top. That was the wrong answer. What's up, Waluigi? What's up? No, too risky. Let's just go 4. Just in case. Vine with me. Oh fuck, I should have went all in! Damn, I could have doubled my money. I love Vine with me. Vine with me is like one of my favorite minigames of all time. It's like, just watch the magic. This game is magic. I say as I fall into the pit. Everything is fine. Don't worry about it. This game is, I love this minigame. I can spend countless hours just messing around in this game. This is hard AI. Hard AI, super hard AI. I can't really, excuse me? There we go. I can't really goof off too much with super hard AI, but like that's hard AI. And I made several mistakes and I still beat it. We'd like to inform you about your car's extended warranty. That's funny. Yeah, I should have went all in. If I knew ahead of time it was gonna be Vine with me, I would have 100% went all in. 100% went all in. Oh, well, it's fine. Watch, someone's gonna force me to go all in, and it's gonna be fucking Motor Rooter, because that's usually how it goes. But yeah, I was able to do Po 1 skip in Twilight Princess HD. There are some LJs I've done in Lake Bed. Because, like, yeah, Twilight Princess HD is crazy. And, like, really, once you get to Midna's Desperate Hour and get to where you collect the Master Sword anyway, in GameCube, or hello, I jumped! And I guess I was too stunned. Rude. Once you kind of catch back up and get to the part where you just get the Master Sword anyway, then it just kind of resets and you can't really break the game anymore in terms of your pathing. Because, like, you do everything in the beginning, except you skip the wooden sword. Oh, that was the last, I should have kept track of my turns. Shit, I would have bought something more valuable on the last turn if I'd have known. Crap. Oh well. It's not like, Item Star is a thing in Mario Party 3, so it's fine. I really should have looked before I bought the Cellular Shop, or I would have found something more useful. Oh well. But yeah, you do everything. You skip the wooden sword, though. You get the Master Sword early in the fair on Twilight. Then you do Forest Temple. And then you go do Elden Twilight. You tame Epona as a wolf, which is really, really funny. It's such a funny cutscene. Like, yes, flashing lights warning on it. Hello, where are we going? Oh, I got into a bad spot. Where does that put him, though? He had 10 coins, right? He had 16. I have 30. Okay, so I have more coins than he does. Okay, that's good to know. Then you do Elden Twilight. You tame Epona as a wolf, which is really, really funny. Then you trigger the cutscene for Goron Mines, and you go back, you get the Iron Boots. Goats 3, you herd goats. Get skills. And then you make your way over to Lanayru Twilight. And you get into Lake Bed early. And you do enough to get the Claw Shot, which you can do by LJAs. You get to Lake Bed early, you get the Claw Shot, then you get Uku, then you warp out. Lake Bed Uku is like the most important thing in a Twilight Princess speedrun. Alright, I was good. Was I correct on the 224 though? I got 2, he got 1, I got 1 star ahead of him. Bam! Look at us! And I had, like, what, 2 stars in the last 5 turns? I was, like, behind by a lot. I was behind by 4 stars. We did it. So yeah, Twilight Princess speedruns are bonkers. Yeah, you go into Lake Bed, then you warp out, then you do a little bit of the Twilight, or you can, and then go do Goron Mines. Like, you can enter the temples at any order, but you have to complete them in their set order. Because there's some things that you get locked out of if you do things. Like, if you do Snow Peak early, you get locked out of the Coral Earring, which is required for 100%. $228. Okay, so it was a little bit off, but it was 220 something. So I was correct. 339, 223, 233. Yeah, he had that. There was no way. 1 chance time, and it was a bogus one, which is really surprising with how many times the chance time popped up over on that island. It's crazy. Lots of Bowser, but I did call Bowser a few times. Game guys, lots of game guys. Cause that's crazy. Yeah. Awesome. So yeah, just kind of thinking like, yeah, you do Goron Mines after doing part of Lake Bed. Then when you finish Goron Mines, you can go back to Lake Bed, finish Lake Bed. Or no, when you do Goron Mines, you it really depends on the routing, because there's different routes. I think in the updated routing, you do Goron Mines, you finish it, and then you do the escort mission, which there's ways to skip a lot of stuff. You do the escort mission, you get the Zora armor, then you go back to Lake Bed, and then you finish Lake Bed, and then it's Midna's Desperate Hour. You gotta return your Midna to the Midna store. And, go to Zelda, replace your Midna, and then it's a lot of collecting. So it's just pretty crazy how Twilight Princess speedruns go bonkers, but yet not bonkers at the same time. So, that will be it for today. I saw her for a second. She's doing Xenoblade X today. What is she doing? She's in... Okay, looks like she's doing chapter 12. Which, that's end of the game, isn't it? Yeah, chapter 12 is the end of the game. So, she's gonna do the end of the game. So, I'm excited and hype. If you don't want Xenoblade X spoilers, feel free to pop off. But we're gonna go raid Blue. She is awesome. Awesome lion VTuber. One of my awesome friends. And, yeah, hopefully... I want to double check. Please. Yay. Alright, cool. So yeah, schedule for like tomorrow we start a brand new game that I've kind of hinted to and alluded to, earlier today. It's an N64 game. It has a sequel on the N64. I've talked about this game before, but never streamed it. So it's gonna be exciting to stream it. So that'll start tomorrow, and that'll be the Wednesday, Friday game. This Monday, on the 30th, is going to be a Mario Party day. And then I'll probably do Xenoblade on Tuesday. We'll probably just flop Monday and Tuesday slot. So we'll probably just do that. Raid message. What should our raid message be? Oh, shoot. What should our raid message be? We need to think of one real quick. Shoot, I can't think of anything. What happened today? Shoot. There you go. Don't give your phone number to Wario. So, raid's gonna get sent. So, yeah, I'm just gonna do this. So, if you're subbing, use whatever emote you want, whatever. Goodbye.